What's up, my crypto legends? Wow, yeah, we had just a drop going on at this moment. Just managed to create that thumbnail and try to go live as fast as possible, but the drop happened, guys. We're having that drop right now. We are hitting a little bit of a support level, but of course we're having some pretty high volume here to the downside. And yeah, big massive fake out from this bullish pennant. I mean, I really wanted to go live before actually this happened, guys, because massive swing failure here from this level, coming down to a major daily zone where we are getting a bounce right now at this moment. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Crypto never sleeps. Bitcoin never sleeps. Movements and opportunities on every corner. I'm in a short position. I've taken profits already on this short at this level. Just entered that short here from that swing failure pattern at this $17,300 range. Most of people thinking that this was a massive bullish breakout from a bullish pennant, massive big fake out, massive big bull trap, guys. We need to be very aware. This is our opportunity not to buy at this level, to actually sell the market on a massive failed breakout from these highs. I just want to go through the video from yesterday. Smash up that like button, guys, because absolutely crushing it. I've had a massive trading week in the green, of course, and absolutely buzzing, guys, because I mean, the way the market can be read with technical analysis is just absolutely insane. Yesterday, we were talking about this swing failure pattern. Of course, I took profits from the long position. You know, I've closed my long position at this certain level exactly after the swing failure, jumping into that short position. The rest of that position, because I did take some profits at this consolidation, at the point of control, okay? Said, right, I'm going to take some profits, have some of that position open, of course, to come to higher levels. The highest probability scenario mentioned on yesterday's live stream was actually coming above 17,100 or higher. Let me just do a recap on yesterday's live stream. If you're only focusing on this price action, you're going to think to yourself, hey, this is a trend continuation correction, especially not after this. When you zoom out, you're thinking, wow, you know, this is likely to happen. We're actually going to test above 17k and even hit 17,100 and potentially even go higher in the next coming hours. You know, so we're looking for that scenario yesterday where the highest probability was actually getting above 17,100 instead of going below 16,700 when we were trading at the 16,800, 900 range. And yeah, of course, we did have that major pump. It was the highest probability scenario from these levels to actually come up above 17,100. Now, the price action went all the way up to 17,300, even better. We're hitting that, you know, not naked point of control anymore. This is a level that was respected here the last few days. 1st of December, massive swing failure pattern right there. Also, we had this one, had a beautiful short position here. This was on the 5th of December. Massive shorting opportunity right there. Coming down to test major support levels before getting that bounce. And this is just extremely technical. It cannot get more technical than this. I'm going to go through the comment section right away, guys. But this was just, I was seeing on Twitter. I was seeing on, you know, different other sources, of course. It was a possibility. I'm not going to say it's not. But of course, I am not a breakout trader. There's no way in a million years that I would place a long position on a breakout here of a potential bullish pennant. Of course, I want to stay in that long position when I see that failed breakout from this high, hitting a massive failed resistance zone. Come on, guys. I mean, this is, hopefully you are getting this information. You know, you're getting pretty clear on how you need to play this market, because, you know, market makers are going to absolutely rip you if you start getting into longs on a breakout, guys. this is this was a take profit zone for me. Okay, I've taken profits at this low. Obviously, the long trade from yesterday, yeah, absolutely taking profits. All of the rest of the position at this level. Obviously, guys, this could end up in a pretty deep correction after the volume that we're having on this movement down. But of course, I am quick. I want to protect position. I want to take profits at basic, at big support levels. I mean, look at the bounce on this daily level. It's absolutely insane. We just touched that level, got a bounce. Why? This was a respected level as resistance on the 6th, on the 7th of December. It is actually the daily close and open from those days, right? Let me just take a look at this level. I mean, it's a massive support. We got a massive amount of daily closes and opens. Look at this. From the 2nd of November, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, 6th. Look at this massive daily closes and opens at this level. Of course, the lowest one was right over here from the 6th and the 7th, which is exactly at $17,080, sorry, right? This green line over here. This is a massive, huge level. Huge. If I'm getting into a short position at this level after the failed breakout here just a few minutes ago, yeah, this level is going to be a take profit zone. So yeah, let me just go quickly here through the comment section, and we're going to analyze the situation right now. We're going to zoom out a little bit and talk about the highest probabilities, guys. But it was a shame. I actually got the thumbnail and the video ready as soon as we were getting this wick to the downside to talk about that major potential scenario that this has been a fake out, and I am in a short position and I'm planning to take profits at this level, and I'm potentially looking for lower. Where lower? Even the point of control, which is at the $16,950. The $16,950 would be my take profit too. I would be taking most of the profits down over there. If I do take a look at Fibonacci levels from this low, all right, on other exchanges, we didn't actually have this low. So I'm just going to go with this low over here to the top. Okay, and that 618 range is exactly at the point of control. There's a possibility in getting a bounce here, but this is where the market is getting extremely weak, guys. You cannot attempt 3 times to break a high here, such as the 17,300, 400, and not break it on the 3rd attempt. If you fail that 3rd attempt, guys, the probabilities and losing this market uptrend structure is just getting a higher and higher. And if we break this support level and break the last higher low, which is at $16,800, if this starts happening, guys, this is going to be an extreme bearish move. Okay, we will be looking for lower and for shorts, of course. Anyway, let's go through the comment section and we'll take a look at some other technical moves. But come on, guys, this is just, I mean, for me, this is like taking candy out of off a kid's hand, because it's pretty obvious that this is a massive resistance zone. The amount I'm actually seeing on the delta, there's a lot of long positions opening here on this wick. It's just absolutely crazy. How dare you guys? There was millions of dollars opening here at this level. Open interest was going down as we were going up, and it was just a pretty obvious fake out that we were going to have that corrective move to the downside. Still in that short, taking profits, position protected. Market could do whatever it wants right now. It can go in circles, it can go up, it can go down. Done the position, taken some profits. I expect a little bit lower, and that's going to be even a better risk to reward trade. Andy taking candy from a baby, exactly, guys. And I mean, hopefully, all of this is educational, of course, right? Okay, even though I missed the move with you guys, this is the thing. I'm waiting for volatility here on the market, because if I do a live stream on a consolidation, there's just not going to be any viewers. People are losing interest big time on Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, but why lose interest? We are here to make gains, guys. We are here to make gains. I have gains every single week, so I can buy more Bitcoin, stable coins, whatever, or even cash out. And it's got to be exciting, guys. I mean, this was a pretty obvious swing failure. This is the same thing that happened here, guys. The same long trade that I took yesterday because of this wick to the downside, this failed breakout, hitting one of the strongest support levels from the volume traded the last 30 days. Yeah, I mean, this is the same scenario, but turned around, right? If you turn around this price action right over here, okay, just check out this. Right, got the wrong tool here. 1 second. Yeah, basically, this is what I'm looking for. If you take a look at this price action and we invert it, I mean, this is exactly what's happened right over here, right? Same price action, same fake out right there. No way in a million years I'm going to long here and I'm going to short here. No way. And there are actually traders shorting here and longing here. You can see this on the delta, of course. They're just going to get trapped and they're going to get liquidated. And we want to play the other side of the game, right, where we're making gains. We want to long here and we want to short here. Proven here that I am actually in these positions, okay? I'm not just, putting my money where my mouth is, of course. Why would I lie to you? Anyway, let's dive in. Hi from Portugal, says Crypto DM. How are you doing? DRM, sorry. Let's Racing Pixel, my man. Thanks for joining the live stream. I got here one of my most loved moderators in the live stream. Thank you, my man, for joining. And let's get cracking because, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I've had an excellent trading week, guys. It was been absolutely phenomenal. If you have been following the live streams and some daily updates, I mean, it's been absolutely insane. Shorting here, longing here, and getting back into a short right there. I mean, technical analysis doesn't work. Technical analysis does not work. Anyway, let's go through the comment section and say hello to the community. DXY is pumping. I guess that's good. But, I mean, it's not because of the PPI numbers must have been released. Probably. I didn't actually take a look at what news there is today, which was very irresponsible from me. But I've been focusing on the technical analysis a lot on Bitcoin. And I was just looking at this as in, oh my goodness, if this, a lot of people saying, hey, this is a bullish pennant, we're going to absolutely explode. Yesterday's levels was above 17,100, right? We got that volatility. We were getting that reaction from this major high. Bullish pennant for a leg up to the upside? Yeah, I don't think so. It's not happening. Getting into a short. Eyes of Lazard, how are you, my man? Hi and good day, morning, evening. Everybody, says Andres Lang. How are you? Hi from Kabul. Jafar, how are you? Guys, smash up that like button here for the live stream. I mean, people are a little bit lazy. Other YouTubers, other people get more likes than me. Come on, guys. We actually talking here, pure predictions on the chart. I mean, today was a little bit late. Yesterday, I mean, we were talking about yesterday's prediction, at this price level, that it was highly more probable to come all the way up to this zone than actually coming back down to this zone. So it was much higher probability. This is why I longed yesterday at this range. Anyway, smash up the like button, guys, if you want to see what are the highest probabilities in the next coming hours. We're going to talk about levels. We're going to talk about trading scenarios. And focusing mainly on Bitcoin, okay? Altcoins, you know the deal. I can do analysis on altcoins, but altcoins is a little bit harder for me for technical analysis and to find high probability trades because of the massive volatility. With my kind of risk management, it's not easy for me to trade altcoins. I am planning to take a short trade after swing failure, but I miss. Also waiting from 0.168 to come, but it come up to only 0.5. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, depending on how aggressive you are, Yeah, I understand you, Aditya. Yeah, very much. We talk about very high risk to reward entries. I mean, as soon as I got that massive wick to the downside, and I was taking a look at the delta as well, so that, I mean, helped a little bit. But yeah, we only came up to around about 50% Fibonacci from this high, right? It would have been ideal to get all the way up to the 618. I mean, 50% is already an okay entry, right, from a swing failure. We talk about this many times. We talk about mainly the 618. If you want a better entry with a better risk management, yeah, we want to try and aim for the 618, but sometimes you won't reach that level. Sometimes what I do is I enter already at this range, and I'll plan to add up to my position, right? Add up to that position, because I'm not going to go all in on this short. I'm going to go in a small percentage, and then I'm going to add up to that position if we do go higher. So yeah, we just hit that 50%, slightly above, not reaching the 618, which would have been an ideal entry, of course, for that movement down. Clear massive breakout from this bullish pennant, right? Fake out. Coming down to test this zone. This for me was a take profit level, obviously, because there's a massive resistance zone. Price action here from $17,080 all the way up to the consolidation was very fast. So you are likely to come down fast to this range where you're going to get a bounce. There's massive traffic here at $17,080. So you slightly dip below $17,080. You get that wick up. That is a clear take profit if you're shorting from this range. So risk to reward is already, much larger than my short position. And I do see potentially that we're going to go lower. Reason why is the amount of volume that there is here on this move down. It's pretty scary, this move down that we've had just right now. And we have broken out from this trading zone, right? This is a failed breakout. This is a kind of a successful breakout. I would be surprised if I see the price action doing this now in the next coming hours. It's just very unlikely. You either fake out to the downside and move up, or fake out to the upside and move down. And yeah, basically the more obvious one happened, which was, claim the highs, bang, and get into that short after having this massive wick to the downside. So yeah, I want to go and say hello to the community. But if we do break this daily, I am expecting the point of control to be hit, which is very possible. Zooming out here on the 1 hourly, this is not looking great for Bitcoin for continuation to the upside. I was bullish yesterday with this price action to claim the highs. We've claimed the highs and we're hitting this resistance zone. I am getting bearish. I'm getting extremely bearish at this high with this kind of price action, guys. Let's go through the comment section. Tito Gaines, good morning. How are you? Tito Gaines, thank you for joining. Another massive supporter here from the channel. Andy, glad to see you. Hectic moments. Greets from the Netherlands. Fake out. Yes, Jake, absolutely. Absolutely. Big fake out. There is a chance for a recovery. I'm not going to say we don't have that chance. We're going to analyze deeply the situation here on Bitcoin. Of course, I want to take a look at the S&P 500. Oh, S&P 500 got a drop. I was in a hedge long position. If we do lose these lows at $3,900 points, on the S&P, I'll be closing my long hedge position and ride that movement to the downside on the S&P 500. I mean, that bounce was kind of imminent on the S&P 500 because we talked about the point of control from the volume traded the last 2 days, guys. Okay, this is not going to be, this is pretty obvious. Volume profile is absolutely key when you are in a big, massive range, right? When you're in a downtrend, you're above a certain level, point of control, which is exactly at the 3,900 point range. That bounce was imminent. I mean, this doesn't look great, okay? This price action on the S&P 500 does not look great. I am leaning that this range will not be broken in the coming days or weeks. We are likely to come back down to test the lows 3,700, 3,600 points. This is where I am aiming to take those profits from that short position of 4,080 points approximately that I'm in on the S&P 500. But there's too many eyes watching this at the moment. There's too many eyes watching this. And, you know the deal. There's too many bearish predictions. There's too much bearishness. A massive relief pump in the bear market is very, very possible, guys. We need to go back to see what happened in the bear market in, oh my goodness, don't tell me I can't delete these. Hang on one second, guys. Yeah, we're going to go and zoom out a little bit to the price action of 2018 and 2019 on Bitcoin. Just 1 second, because I very much remember that massive pumpy action that we've had on the Bitcoin price back in 2019, when we had a massive relief rally that was going, to almost $14,000. This was a massive relief rally in the bear market out of nowhere. And in just a matter of, a couple of months, where we went from, slightly, from $4,000 all the way up to almost $14,000 in a matter of a couple of months. It was insane. We need to be very much aware that a strong bear market rally can happen before continuing to the downside. It's just something to point out, okay, that we need to be ready and not get extremely bullish if the price in the next coming weeks does start moving up to $30,000. People will not believe this. People will start getting excited. And the most likely scenario, if that were to happen, is that we will slowly come back down. And part of 2023 is also going to be extremely bearish, and we can actually test the lows or even go below before the next real bull market begins, right? We want that suckers rally, that disbelief rally, to get people absolutely burnt again, and then come back down. This is this is very, very possible. People that say that $30,000 Bitcoin is not possible, in the next coming weeks, is just it's definitely possible. I wouldn't get bullish though. If we come all the way up here and very, very fast in just a matter of a few weeks, I'll be extremely bearish if this does happen. I won't be saying Bitcoin to the moon and Bitcoin to 100K, Bitcoin all-time high imminent in the coming months. No. This will be an extreme bearish move if this does happen fast. Because, everything that moves fast up, it will come straight back down very fast also. So, this price action was extremely bearish. Just in a matter of a couple of months, having this massive parabolic move was not bullish. So if that were to happen in the case of Bitcoin in the next coming weeks, this is not, it's not going to be a bullish move. It will be extremely bearish. If we climb up slowly and consistently, which I don't think will be the case, then it might be bullish. But if it does happen very fast, it will be not bullish. Let's dive in, guys. What's going on with Bitcoin? I want to go through the comment section. Like I said, this price action is not looking great. DXY had a little bit of a pump. It's coming a little bit down now. But, this is not, it doesn't look great when we are testing for the third time this $17,300 range. 2 times is good, we get a rejection, but when you have this rally and you come up and you test it and you're starting to see weakness, this is not a good sign. It's definitely not a good sign. You want to break out on this third retest. You don't want to consolidate much. You don't want to consolidate much here because you are likely to fail miserably. Let's see what happens in the next coming hours. So far, this swing failure is not looking great. This is why, I quickly entered that short. Took some profits at this massive support level, daily zone. And, what else can I say? This is just not. We claim these highs again, then this is going to be looking good. But it's getting weaker and weaker. Price manages to get above to claim these highs. We could have an explosive move here to to come to our next major resistance levels, which is 17,550. That's a daily level that we do have here on the chart that I can explain right away. This daily level is from the 10th and 11th of November. This daily level hasn't been touched yet, as you can see on the chart. So there is a possibility in hitting that $17,500. Price action is getting a little bit weak with this move. Volume indicates that we could go lower. Massive volume spike here. Let's go to the lower time frames and talk about a scalping scenario. Let's talk about a scalping scenario on the live stream right away, guys. Yeah, let's just take a look at this zone that we've created from in between yesterday and today to find those scalping opportunities. Unfortunately, I jumped into that short already from the swing failure, which I wanted to do a live before the drop happened. But if we take a look at Fibonacci retracement, we just hit that 382 right now at this moment. We are getting a reaction. Looks like that we are getting a correction from that 382, which is at 17,160 from the high wick to the low wick. 50% and 618, very interesting levels in between 17,200 and 17,230. Price action comes up to this range. It's gonna be looking very interesting. Let's take a look at the lower time frames here on the 3-minute chart and look for those scalping scenarios if we were to have that pullback. I'm not sure if that pullback is going to happen, but we'll take a look anyway. I want to take a look at fixed range volume profile. And yeah, I mean, this is going to be a huge level. The $17,200. It's the 50% fib level. It's the point of control. We've got higher low support trend line here. And we got the second big volume level, okay? We love this. We love these kind of volumes. And this was quite small compared to this one. But the biggest volume cluster that there is right now for the last few days, from yesterday, basically today, the biggest volume cluster is from this movement. If you test this range where we have the point of control and this kind of volume, and the 50% fib level and higher lows, yeah, we're likely to come down to test the lows. We're just testing the value area low level at this moment. Yeah, not looking great in the short term, guys. We are likely going to go lower. With or without pullback, we're likely to test these lows with or without pullback. Let's go through the comment section. Right. Adri says, I should not have listened to you yesterday, as I became very concerned to open a long, or rather close my long too early before we had the pump. Well, okay. Yeah, it was very we talked about the highest probability scenario. We were hitting a resistance zone. I'm talking about the major levels that we have on the chart. You know, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just giving you my opinion. But the highest probability from 16,900 where we were trading at on yesterday's live stream was to have that leg up above 17,100. You know, I talk about this many times on the live stream yesterday. We were hitting resistance, but zooming out, the probability in having that leg up for that liquidity grab above 17,100 was the highest probability scenario. So yeah, let's go through. Andy, is the 2 wicks up and down not from the news? There was good green volume on the way up, and perhaps we could still break up. Yeah, I mean, what news was there today? Let me just check the news calendar here, because I don't see any big major news here. Easy. Yes, European Central Bank President Lagarde was speaking today, just an hour ago, or right now. But yeah, I don't see big major news events today. Yeah, no big major. But probably, you know, the volume to the upside, it could have been good. The volume to the upside could have been good. But, you know, when you have this massive rejection on the extreme lower time frames, breaking from the highs, it was pretty obvious that we were going to have that corrective move. Yeah, 15k-ish level are in the card the coming 48 plus hours. Wow, I'm not sure if it's going to be that fast. Got someone here in the comment section, John, saying that I'm not sure if it's going to be that fast, John, because it would be a massive capitulation event, right? I mean, I'm not saying it's not impossible, because we've seen these major drops in hours, but it would be it would be pretty bad. I'm not saying it's not possible. I think it's improbable that this is going to happen in the next 48 plus hours, right? So they will cook the books on the CPI report next week and probably pump the market. Yeah, very possible. This is also very possible. We know the interest rate decision is going down. Was it going to be 50 basis points on the next interest rate hike? People are taking this bullish, so it's not really bullish, but it's just that they are less aggressive with the hikes. So yeah. What are the inflation numbers? Says Huffy. Andy is among very few YouTubers who don't sell hopium. Have huge respect for you, says Kawar. Thank you very much, my man. We are looking to trade the markets here. I'm looking to give that educational content to explain to you why this was a shorting position. I was going live. I was just about to go live before we had that major drop to explain that, you know, I was in this short position because of that swing failure pattern. Yeah, I mean, it was minutes, just missed it by minutes, guys. You know, thumbnail was created just when we had the pump wick here. You know, the live was set, but I need to get many things ready, and you know, I'm sorry for that. But anyway, it was pretty obvious. You know, if we talked about this scenario being bullish, where we had that swing failure from this low, failed breakout, and you get another failed breakout at this high where there is big resistance, and you do see this bullish pennant for that potential fake out, then yeah, it's for me it was pretty obvious that this was a short position and a take profit from rest of the position here from that long. Swing failure pattern on the downside on the 30-minute too. Okay, on the 30-minute time frame, swing failure to the downside. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's on a lot of lower time frames. 15-minute, even the 5-minute, even 30-minute. It's all swing failure on all of these lower time frames. All is related to the news. Yesterday, traders were positioning themselves for different outcome. Today, just some small correction. Traders delight the pump and dump. Yeah, maybe it's the news or not, but I don't know if it's news or not. But when I see the price failing to break a low at a massive support daily level, I know this is bullish no matter what news comes out. And when I see a failed breakout from a high, a massive fake out, and, at a huge resistance zone as well, I know this is bearish and we're going to have a leg down with high probability, no matter what news there is out there. And this is what we want to understand as traders. So yeah, 200 EMA is reaching 17.3 level. Will reject on it, so would be hard to get over it. I think you're too bullish, mate. Keeping that in mind. I think you think I'm too bullish. I'm bearish. Who says I'm bullish? I'm bearish with this price action. Third attempt to break this high is, and failing like this, is for the moment bearish. I'm bullish here, but I'm bearish here. Hi, what do you think about BTT? BTT is BitTorrent, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I haven't done full research on this token, but yeah, I can't give you my personal opinion on this cryptocurrency. I haven't done enough research to give my opinion, unfortunately. So today BTC going down to 16,800, says Zishan. Maybe yes. Rodrigo Brito says, Andy, your analysis are superb. I grew a lot as a trader with you. To the moon. Smash up the like button, guys. Thank you very much, Rodrigo. Here, I mean, we go straight to the point to what is happening. Where are our big major levels? Unfortunately, it would have been nice to do a live stream, but you guys know the deal. If I would have done a live stream, it's just very likely we would have talked about this potential fake breakout on the highs and look for that movement down to a support level. These levels were here on yesterday's live stream, okay? These are not levels that we're talking about now randomly. We talked about this daily level, and we come back up to the point of control, forming a consolidation. It's pretty obvious that, if we're getting exhausted and we're having a failed breakout, we could come down to that $17,080, for that potential short-term bounce. More correction is very possible. I want to show you also, this is actually the value area high as well from the trading range, in between the 30th of November, from the 30th of November to the 7th of December. When we take a look at this range, we got that value area high as well, getting a reaction, right? The price hits this level, has a little bit of a reaction, bounce to the upside, value area high and daily level from this trading range, right? Getting a little bit of support. I think that support is not going to be strong enough after this massive move to the upside and this failed breakout. Potentially a little bit of more correction is highly probable. And I'm looking for the point of control here to be hit and maybe get that reaction, right? So the point of control is right here at 16,950, and those fib levels from the low. I mean, we could take the low from here to the high, or take it from this low, because on other exchanges we did not get this wick to the downside. But we can take a look at Fibonacci from here, this range, the last low here from the pump, and we can see there that 61865 range is at the point of control where we could get that volatility. If this were to be in the next coming hours, we also have higher low support trend line right, that has been respected very much right over here. This was another main reason why I had this long position, getting supported from higher lows on the Bitcoin price. But right now, with this drop in large volume, probabilities in losing this, you know, after this fake out, probabilities in losing here our next big support that we have had, where we have had this bounce, which is at $17,080, which is the value area high from this trading range. And it's the daily level from 6th to the 7th of December that has been proven to be resistance, proving to be support. We lose this range, it's going to be an interesting level also for a short position, guys, if we do break down with hard volume. We need to take a look and be ready for scenarios, guys, and this is what we do here on the channel, right? We get ready for those scenarios. You know, people that don't pay attention, or people that don't have these levels well marked up, they will end up not making gains, I guess. I see a lot of people leaving, a lot of people joining and leaving. But, you know, if you did pay attention on yesterday's live stream, on some different scenarios, you know, the highest probability move from this failed breakdown of 16,700 was to the upside. This was very, very much mentioned on the live stream several times. I mean, I can zoom out here and take a look at, I mean, you can find it on yesterday's live stream. We talk about multiple different scenarios of coming above here to the $17,100 levels. Yes, we were hitting resistance, but it was still high probable to have that move up. Yo, Andy and Legend says, Chris. A lot of comments. Tahonas, how are you doing? Hi, Andy. Can you have a look at Mask? Absolutely, Tahonas. I will take a look at anything for you, my man. Great supporter from the channel. Let's take a look at Mask here. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. Let's take a look at Mask. US dollar for my man, Tahonas. Mask. This one had a little bit of a hype here. In this, yeah, obviously till November of 2021, we had a pretty nice pump here on Mask. For some reason, this one pumped massively in just about a week. You know, the last week of October to the first week of November, it pumped over 400%, which was pretty impressive. Yeah, Mask is hitting a major resistance zone. I'm going to explain the technical part from this move on Mask. We did get above a major support level pretty successfully. One of the main reasons why this did not hold as support on Mask at the $3.80 level, it was because of the FTX bankruptcy and the massive capitulation, you know, that the crypto space had. So we had that massive drop. This didn't hold as support. But because it didn't hold as support, doesn't mean it's not going to hold as resistance when there's not much news and, you know, movement going on, you know, fundamentally. This has been proven to be a strong support level, and it's just been hitting that level here the last few days. So the obvious thing here on Mask was to get that rejection at this level. Zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart, and let me just double check here 1 second. Oh, this does look like basically hitting the kind of the 618 from this move down, right? Almost tapping that 618. We have a large resistance zone. It has been proven to be a support level in the past. Obviously, this is just, a massive hype for some reason and massive capitulation from the FTX bankruptcy right there. And it's just hitting resistance. I'm going to say it's not looking great here for Mask. Let's focus on this price action here that we've had for the last few weeks. Yeah, we do have a pretty nice point of control right there from the volume traded the last 30 days, right? We're looking at November, the entire month of November. A short-term bounce is possible from this $3.20 on Mask. Okay, if we're looking at the shorter time frames, I'm not sure if you're looking for scalps or day trades, but I can already say that there is a possibility in getting a bounce from the point of control. If we do not get that bounce, which I do think it can happen, I'm interested in this trading range that we are in right now. Yeah, I mean, you can see it already as well. This massive trading range for the last 30 days, the value area high from this trading range is exactly here at $4. This is where we have got heavily rejected last week, the last few days. Was highly probable. That rejection was just highly probable, as we did see massive support from this level. We are hitting almost the 618 from this drop. So this level had a lot of confluence for the rejection at $4. Right now, point of control, it's possible we could get that bounce. We could get that bounce here in the immediate short term. But, yeah, it's a small little bounce. I do think that we're going to break point of control and we'll be testing the value area low here on Mask. It does look very much that is going to happen, especially if we do lose that point of control here in the coming days. This point of control will be likely big resistance and will come down to test the value area low from the trading range the last 30 days. Highly probable after this massive rejection at $4. Yeah, not much I could add up on this. Short term, little bounce is possible, as we are hitting a little bit of support here at the point of control. So yeah, short-term bounce is very, very possible also. We have had proven resistance. Just got one little bounce here. This could swing failure from this low and we could get a little bit of a large relief rally, maybe to test these highs. Depending on how we test those highs, this is going to be bearish. But overall, if we do break here below point of control, yeah, this is likely to have that continuation to claim these lows and even break them. No doubt in my mind that is going to happen if we break point of control. Why the number of likes are much lower than the number of visitors, says Habib. This is a question that I ask myself every single day. If you're lazy in smashing the like button here on these streams for pure technical analysis and high probability scenarios on the Bitcoin price, if you guys are lazy in smashing up the like button, yeah, you're going to be lazy making money as well and making successful trades. So destroy that like button, guys. It's all, I've got nothing but love here for everyone and pure technical analysis. You only have to share the love by smashing the like button. Thanks so much, Andy. I learned daily, says Aditya. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm really glad that people that are learning. I know that only about 5 to 10% of the viewers are going to learn properly and will finally succeed. It's just been like that for decades in trading. The ones that stick around for years and make mistakes and learn, they're the ones that are going to that will succeed. When I see the views going down in the bear market, I'm thinking, yeah, well, this is just more people that are not going to succeed, unfortunately. I want people to succeed, no doubt. So yeah, Andy, BTC USDT long position 17,060. Not happening. It's not happening for me. I do see lower. This is not a bullish thing. This is not bullish. This price action over here is just not bullish. When we are testing for the third time a level and you fail to break above it, it's not bullish. You know, this is insanely bearish for me. This doesn't mean that we cannot go up, okay? It doesn't mean, you know, obviously this could happen, but I'm just saying that the probabilities are just going lower and lower to actually get above 17,400. We're losing our chance here, guys. We're losing the chance with this failed breakout. And the probabilities of moving lower is just very, very, very high. What else could I say about this price action? So yeah, there's no way I would long. No. I wouldn't long 17,060. Would I long 16,950? This is something that we're going to have to wait for to see how we react at that level. Because we're still in a pretty aggressive move down. This is part of an aggressive move down. This could just, you know, just slice through. It's very, very possible, guys. Very, very possible that we could just slice through all of these support levels, especially after having this price action, you know. I mean, this is very similar to this. Bang, bang, bang. You fail to break down from this low, what's going to happen? You're going to move up. You fail 3 times in breaking a high. What's going to happen? You are likely to have an aggressive move down. We're just talking probabilities here, right? I'm not sure if you longed this, guys, but if you take a look at the video on the 22nd of November, after this failed breakdown, I was extremely bullish here. I longed this all the way up here to this consolidation. So yeah, like I said, when you see these multiple attempts trying to get above the 17,300, 400 range, and the last, you know, week or 10 days, you are just losing a little bit of momentum to the upside. Let's you know, obviously this is not a shorting level, okay? You know, I cannot short at this level. It's just like yesterday I said I cannot long here. You know, this is, for me, is not a longing area. You can long if you want, but you know, if we are hitting resistance, I'm longing all the way down here. You know, and I'm staying protective. There's nothing more important for me to protect my capital. Where am I going to protect my capital if I enter a long position here? Stop loss here or here randomly, you know, this would be a random stop loss. Yeah, I mean, even though there's higher probability in moving down here in the next coming hours, I wouldn't long here, because I want to have, you know, smart stop losses and get in quick, take the decision, pull the trigger. Yeah, anyway, what can I say? There's a possibility you could short here and could make some gains here on a potential move down, but it's just not, it's not a smart short. Let's take a look at in 2023 end BTC. It's the end of Bitcoin in 2023. Yeah, I don't think so. It's not going to be the end of Bitcoin. But won't be the end of Bitcoin, but it will be very, I don't know. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm wishing that we are going to go down to 10,000, because I'm going to buy quite a lot of Bitcoin down at those levels. I'm not sure if we're going to have the the luck, right, to get Bitcoin at 10,000 and $5,000. Oh my goodness. I know multimillionaires that will buy, they will be happy to buy a huge amount, of Bitcoin down at those levels. So when there's so much buying pressure at those lows, I'm buying every single week, every single month. I'm dabbling in, accumulating Bitcoin, because I don't know if I'm going to be lucky enough to get Bitcoin at 10,000. If we do go down there, I will be only excited for those price levels. I remember in COVID crash back in 2020, I got several friends and even family that knew that I was in crypto for about 2 years approximately, because I entered crypto in 2018 in the bear market, saying, hey, what's going on? This doesn't look great. We're going down. Look at this. The world's not looking great. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this is absolutely a golden opportunity for me. And I had most of my money invested already, so I didn't have much to invest in. And the amount of FUD that there was in those times, I remember those times like if it was yesterday. I remember this crash like if it was yesterday. And I'm getting phone calls from, friends and family saying, hey, mate, how are you doing? This does not look great. And I'm saying to myself and to them, hey, this is looking greater than ever. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. I wish I had more money to invest in. You know what happened next, right? So yeah, if we were to have that capitulation or any kind of black swan event that's going to take us sub $10,000, I'm only going to be excited for that event to happen. Let's take a look at the comment section, guys. I'm just sharing you my personal opinion on the future of Bitcoin. Yes, the bear market could take longer. Yes, we could go sub 10K, but I'm in no rush. Yeah, who doesn't believe in Bitcoin can send me some. Yeah, this is I think I retweeted this from the Bitcoin conference guy. And Bitcoin is worthless, right? Bitcoin is worthless. Bitcoin is going to zero back in 2023. In 2023, sorry. And then you have this guy saying, "Cool, send me one for free." Then, it's like, yeah. Anyway, let's dive in. 2020 COVID, 2023 recession. Yeah. The thing is, I did see a video. I can't remember from who it was, guys, but this is extremely valuable information. Only a few could predict the 2008 recession, when Lehman Brothers and several hundred banks in the United States filed for bankruptcy. Basically, there was only a few that could actually predict this, right? Apparently 70% of the population are predicting a recession for 2023. 70% of people are actually predicting a recession. And this is very worrying for me, We might have a massive shift and there will be no recession in 2023. How come is there so many people predicting recessions, Recessions come when people do not predict. Obviously, that C19 crash back in 2020, no one, very few predicted a big crash like that back in 2020, right? Only a few could have predicted this massive capitulation, just in a few weeks, going from $10,000 to sub $4,000 here just for a few minutes, but it did. Only a few said that we were going to have this major capitulation. So too many predictions in a recession. You know, I am still leaning bearish. I'm not going to say I'm not, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I also think too many expect crisis this time, says Alice FS. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. You know, in 2008, there was only a few that were actually predicting a recession. Things, you know, there were great times back then. 2007, 2008, you know, massive economic growth. Okay, hi Andy, I don't understand how you jumped into a short on the fake wick up as it had high green volume. I only turned red as price action went down. Let me just quickly explain this shorting scenario, because you need to be quite fast, you know, even on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, on the 5-minute time frame, you can already see the massive rejection closing below the highs here. On the 5-minute time frame, you are closing below this level. And you know, when you get acceptance, even on the, you know, swing failure patterns happen on every time frame. They can happen on the 5-minute, 15-minute. You know, even the 15-minute was very, 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 very bearish, I can see. So yeah, you can take a look at the 1-minute time frame and say, hey, volume was green, but you know, you are closing, you know, if this 1-minute candle in 1 minute is, I mean, of course, this is closing green. If this candle would have closed red, it would have been red volume. But when you have the 1-minute candlestick, you can go to the 15-second candlestick. I can tell you there's more red volume on the 15-second candlestick. When you have this such big wick with green volume, what do you think? You know, you got this green body candle and you got a wick. When you have wick, it is selling pressure. Okay, it's selling pressure, right? If not, if it would have been bullish, this 1-minute candle would have closed green, right? It would have closed all the way here. It would have been entirely green, a green candle close. But when you have most of, you know, the body candle, which is telling you who is winning the battle, right? The candlesticks is telling you who's winning the battle. If it closes with a body candle, then obviously the battle is being won by the people that are bullish, in this case in an uptrend. If it's more of a wick, you know that the selling pressure is winning. You know, despite this, you know, this is not reliable. Okay, this green candle is not reliable on the lower time frames. When you have such a wick, you need to understand that part of this volume is selling pressure on a massive wick. Okay. I mean, this is the thing that might confuse a lot of people. If this candlestick would have closed just a few dollars less, this would have been a red candle on the volume. It's all about knowing that this is a massive rejection. So yeah, hopefully that that kind of answered the question there. Look at your super chats. Let's take a look at the super chat then. Andy, please look at the PPI data from today. What is it? You tell me. You tell me. Yeah, you tell me, guys, in the comment section, what has the PPI data been? I do see where we have the PPI data tomorrow, or is this today? Friday? Oh, this is today. Okay. It has been, let me just forecast previous actual, it has been 0.3. So the forecast was 0.2 and it's been 0.3, so it's been 0.1% more. Yeah, this was today. Sorry, I was confused here. I thought this was part of Thursday, but this was today. So it has been 0.1% positive. Yeah, I got someone here in the comment section saying Nihad says PPI data was higher. S&P dumped and coloration is back on negative side. Yeah, exactly. We did have that drop on the S&P 500. We got a massive wick to the upside though, so it's just a little bit of volatility. False bottom, 7k to 14k. Everyone get bullish, then nuke, says Robin Williams. Maybe. Andy, it's all in the chart. BTC now following the Amazon.com bubble pattern. Yeah. We did talk about, you know, I know someone, you know, crypto savvy. He's been an ultimate bear guy. He actually talked about this for a long time since we were actually hitting all-time high. He was actually getting the .com bubble chart from Amazon, which was pretty, you know, it was, and the correlation is pretty similar, okay? But I wouldn't fully rely on this, okay? It's different times from back then from now. But there is a very strong similarities, you know. If we were to mirror the exact .com bubble of Amazon, the Amazon chart, basically, we would go all the way down to around about $3,000-4,000 Bitcoin. Hey, I'm not going to say this is impossible, but I think it's just very unlikely. It's pretty curious because I'm just going to get the Amazon. I'm just going to get the Amazon chart here on the side from, you know, early 2000, and it's, you know, it's pretty impressive how the similarities that there is just, it's just very big. Let's go back to the 1999 and 2000. You know, there is some similarities right there where you have a double top, right? On this is Amazon on 1999 and, you know, early 2000s where we have the major drop. Similarities are, you know, there's very strong similarities here. It's pretty impressive how you can see, you know, a market cycle bubble, right? And a fake out. Very similar price action. So yeah, I mean, what would you say? You know, can we go much lower than this, or we are starting to go sideways already? You know, we are starting to flatten out here at this range. Yeah, the next coming months, we are going to see this in the next coming months, guys. If we start consolidating here, you know, in between 15,000, 17,000. 19,000 back down to 15,000, 14,000, you know, for the next coming months. Yeah, we will likely be bottoming out then. It's just going to be a large, boring consolidation, and I will be buying big time if we're still trading at this range in the next coming months, guys. You know, Q1, February, March of 2023, if we're still at these levels, yeah, I'm going to say, hey, yeah, well, this is basically flattening out, and you know what comes next? A massive recovery, basically. Anyway, yeah, that's what I think here. Let's go through the comment section. We've got 527 people right now in the comment section. WooCoin, please. What is WooCoin? What is WooCoin? Woo Network. Okay, come on, let's take a look at Woo Network. What is Bitcoin doing? Is Bitcoin having a little bit of a recovery here? Or are we dumping? Still bouncing from that daily level. Still not managing to break down from this daily level. Daily level pretty strong. Let's see. It's going to be looking pretty good here on this move up. If we move up to that point of control, even though this does look like a small double bottom, it would have been nice to come up and retest before coming down to the low again. But even though, yeah, that point of control 50% fib level is looking very, very attractive for a potential quick short position here to claim the lows again. I'm going to be eyeing very much this level for a potential new short. Let's take a look at WooCoin. What is Woo doing? What is WooCoin? Yeah, why do we want to take a look at this coin? This is not looking great on this chart. Massive wicks here on this chart. Yeah, there's not much to analyze on these on this kind of altcoin. I don't know. Yeah, we're just about to test we've tested the lows. We haven't exactly tested the lows, so we could still come down and test the low. Low hasn't been tested, almost tested, but not hit. We could have a swing failure pattern from this low, and then we might pump. Are we forming aggressive lower highs? Short-term bounce on this one can happen. Yeah, not looking great. I mean, I think this one's gonna start, this one's not gonna get volatile for a long time, at least for the next coming months. It's just gonna be boring price action. No major big volatility on this coin yet. Racing Pixel, thank you very much for that insane support, my man. Let's talk. I got fake Bitcoinsensus. Let's ban him right now. Remove. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Dippin. What's up, fake? Yeah, of course I'm not going to be putting what's up in the comment section live, guys. Don't be fooled. I'm not going to DM you. I'm not going to send you any, private, let's chat on WhatsApp. Yeah, forget about all of these scam. They're everywhere, guys. I'm really trying to delete them on the comment section, on my daily videos, after the live streams. They're just everywhere. Do not pay attention. Do not get in contact with any of these people that talk on the that say let's chat on WhatsApp. Hook me up on Telegram. Stay away from all of that, guys. 99.9% are scams. I think most of you know that already. So, Andy Love from Pakistan. Shai, how are you doing? BTC is pumping again. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of pumpy action. It's having a little bit of a bounce from this daily level. This was an obvious take profit level for me. Not much. I can show you right down over here, just $144 in that short position still. Might be another few hundred if we are going to get that leg down. But, I trade with a few $100s, guys. I'm going to be transparent with that. I only trade with a small percentage of my capital, right? Even sometimes 0.5%, sometimes 1%. If I can add up these nice successful trades, it's going to be several $1,000s at the end of the month. This is how I trade. And I'm totally transparent with that. I'm not showing you, I'm in a $100,000 trade position. No. I do this also for a living. I want at the end of the month to have several $1,000s in my profits, and when you're stacking up, when you are making nice successful trades in just 1 week with this short position, with this long position, with another short position here, you add up all of that and in the next coming weeks, and then you have pretty good nice gains. So anyway, we want transparency also here for the community. Much love from Boston. Thanks for all what you do. Amazing TA, says Maz. Hey, thank you very much, my man. I know you're an insane supporter for a long time. So thank you very much for those kind words, and hope you enjoy the content and the analysis here that we do. I'm in $1 million long position, says Jernand. Good for you. Andy, after liquidation moves, we never retest the previous lows. I'm looking to short at the 50% fib level on this small move up, $17,200 range. Yeah, I mean, very possible also. We got to be well aware of, you know, this point of control level from the volume traded, you know, in between yesterday and today, which is at the 17,200. This is also around about 50% Fibonacci. Maybe you could get a little bit of volatility to hit the 618. Maybe. But yeah, I think it would be a smart potential trade to claim the low and even go lower, okay? Even go lower. I do think that this daily will be broken after, you know, and the main reason why, guys, is because of this kind of weakness that we've had. This is only looking at probabilities, okay? Of course, at the end of the day, we can have a massive breakout from these highs, and but if you are a smart trader, you will be getting into some shorts here, and you will be taking profit at this level, knowing that it is support. So right now, we're only talking predictions. If we want a nice high risk to reward ratio where there is a possibility we can come up because we've broken structure and finally get rejected from this point because it's a strong resistance, accepting a stop loss above the wick, accepting that potential stop loss, but obviously being patient to see that volatility at this range to then jump into a trade and have a good risk to reward trade. Claim the lows and even break it to go lower, and then, you know, you're in a pretty nice fancy trade. Well, yeah, that would be the next higher probability scenario that I do see here on the chart with good risk management. Smart to add to short. Maybe yes. I mean, it all depends on you. You know, it all depends on how much you're willing to risk. If we do come up here and consolidate, you know, I will be happy to re-enter another short, add to the short position if I don't get stopped out. Because I will see exhaustion at a massive resistance level. Point of control, we'll also be hitting, you know, the higher low level here. We'll be hitting the 5618 Fibonacci levels from this move down. And this massive rejection wick after this breakout, right? This fake out, swing failure. The probabilities in going lower and actually testing the low and breaking it, this daily level is just very, very high. So yeah. Yeah. S&P 500 pumping. Let's take a look. We're having a little bit of pumpy action. Yeah. So. Let's take a look at the shorter time frames. It had a bit of pumpy action 15 minutes ago. It's coming back down. Big volatility on the US Open, on the New York Session Open. Yeah. You know how I'm playing the S&P 500, right, guys? You know, where I was extremely bearish at these 4,000, you know, below 4,100 points, you know, already saying, hey, guys, I'm bearish. I'm shorting the S&P. I do see higher levels, but I will be planning to add to that position or maybe get stopped out at break even and then think about re-entering a short, and got into a long position here. I explained this because we were hitting a big support level on the S&P 500 because it was the point of control from the last 2 years, exactly at 3,900 points. And I'm in a pretty nice position right now where I'm in a long and a short. They are both in profits. You know, I'm in a hedge position. And yeah, I explained this kind of strategy the last couple of days on Prime XBT. Guys, remember, if you want to trade stock market, crypto also, but I prefer you using other markets such as stock market. You know, there's oil, gold, natural gas, there's Forex, there's a bunch of different assets here. Using crypto as collateral here, you can trade a bunch of different markets, not only crypto. And you have an insane bonus down below in the description, which is 7% added to your deposit, no matter what. No matter what you deposit, okay, up to $100,000, right? You get $7,000 if you deposit $100,000, but you get $700 if you deposit $10,000 using Bitcoinsensus 50 as a promotion code once you sign up with the link down below. This is another way to support the channel, of course, for me to continue with doing YouTube analysis, also here sharing my knowledge. And yeah, it's just another way to support the channel. Bybit, my favorite to trade crypto, you know, not PrimeXBT. I trade crypto on Bybit. It's the number one. I did an interview with the CEO today. The video will be coming out in the next coming hours. Ben Zhu from Bybit, did an interview with him this morning, and I'm going to upload it in a couple of hours. He talks about, you know, what he thinks about Bitcoin, you know, where we're going. You know, Bybit also linking with a DEX, you know, which is absolutely phenomenal. Decentralized exchange, which is super important with these crazy times with centralized exchanges. And, you know, future of stable coins. A pretty nice interview. Make sure to check it out, guys. I'll be uploading that in the next coming hours. BTC has never seen a stock market crash. Very true, Robin. Yeah, this is true. BTC hasn't been in a proper stock market correction. And the Ethereum bullish Gartley pattern in the 1 weekly chart says, yeah, let's take a look. Bullish Gartley pattern on the Ethereum weekly chart. Let's take a look at that. Weekly chart, zoom out. If in doubt. Weekly bullish Gartley pattern. Let's take a look at this. Oof. I'm not sure where you can see the Gartley, but let me just assume that you're looking at it from these lows. Okay. I can see what you're talking about here, but the only thing is, because we got a clear pivot low here from the March 2020 crash. The only thing I'm concerned of this weekly Gartley pattern, which I don't zoom out that much, is the timing. The timing is not. I think the timing is not correct. But we are getting supported from the 7.8 from the low of the C19 crash. So, you know, 7.8 fib level is actually holding here like a beast. So, yeah, but the thing is the timing here. The timing doesn't look correct. And what I want to see from this is, and let's go to the logarithmic scale, because then we can just... No, we're not actually going to go to the log. We're just going to zoom in a little bit here. And I'm just going to take a look at Fibonacci time. Because the ideal scenario for this would be a one-to-one extension. And, you know, the one-to-one extension goes all the way to December of 2023, right? At least we want to see the 618. So it might consolidate here, and maybe at the 618, which is in March, could have a recovery, but it doesn't make sense with the timing, okay? We at least want to see a 618 or a one-to-one in between this zone. Even further, you know, it's very, very soon for this to play out, this correction, to have a pump on that potential Gartley. But it is there. I mean, the 7.8 from the C19 crash is holding like a beast right over here. So yeah, how long do you think new BTC bottom will take? From June? Yeah, from June. Yeah, anyway, from June. Yeah, also from June, Aditya. Yeah. Also from June, we can see. But we need a clear pivot low, okay? There's no clear pivot low on you know, taking a look at it from June, right? This is still part of an uptrend consolidation. We want clear pivot lows for our patterns, okay? For our harmonics. So yeah, it's just a little bit, there's a little bit of an entertainment. But anyway, the 7-8 is holding very nicely. We could get, you know, it is holding the range. BTC will go around 15,600 soon. May God hear you. May God hear you. Because, yeah, I'm prepared to buy more Bitcoin cheaply. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Been here for over an hour and 30 minutes. Not much excitement going on. I think, you know, this is not looking great, guys. I would be paying close attention at the 17,200. If I want to re-enter a short at that level, I want a consolidation, you know, stop loss above this wick, accept the stop if it does go higher, because I know a lot of people will enter shorts and will add up to the position while the price is going up, hoping that the price will turn around at some point. But stop losses there. Stop losses are your friends, you know, accept a stop loss and try and get into the best price possible. Guys, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Racing Pixel, thank you very much for joining today. Long time no see. Very much appreciated. Banging show. Thank you very much, Racing Pixel. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you for joining. And how we can trust you and your new platform. No information in this platform. Ryan, I'm not sure. I cannot understand this. Possibly we can go lower at the moment. Well, we are bouncing a little bit at this range. You know, we are bouncing. I am looking for lower, but you know, if we do retest this range in the next coming hours, and we consolidate, you know, there's a big resistance zone in between 17,200 and 17,250. Big resistance. You know, possibly we could get rejected from that range and test the lowers. I do think that we are going to go lower. We're going to test the lows and go lower in the next coming hours, maybe in between today and tomorrow. That is, you know, my personal feeling here, that I do see with the Bitcoin price having this massive drop. You know, lower is likely, at least to the 16,900, 950. That is going to be an interesting range. Why? Because we do have point of control at that level. Point of control is at that range, okay, from the volume traded the last, you know, 10 days approximately. Zooming in, as you can see, 16,950. Maybe this level could get a bounce. I want to see a consolidation at this level for me to be bullish here. I want to see something like this or something like this, right, in a resistance zone. We hit the point of control. We get a consolidation. This is the moment I will be bullish for a potential move up to resistance zones, right? This is extremely technical level-to-level trading. So stay safe, guys. Make sure to have a plan. Make sure to have your levels marked up. Stay safe in this massive, crazy market. And we just touched 17,200, Andy. Well, it wasn't on. I don't think it was on this. Oh yeah, we almost did. Almost did. We could get that rejection, you know, even point of control, not huge resistance. There's large resistance at this range. Yeah, it was all up to you guys. I explained why, obviously, this short, this massive wick was a good entry point quickly. You know, we got the close of this candlestick on the 1 minute chart below this high, you know. It's even on the 1 minute chart, you know, when you have a 1 minute candlestick breaking a resistance level and being a massive wick, okay, on the 1 minute, you don't even have to wait for the 15 minute or 5 minute chart. It's on the 1 minute. This is a massive wick. This is insanely bearish. You can already think to yourself, hey, I'm going to jump into a short position, right? This is basically what I did, you know, jumped into that short position at $17,260 range. Because of that wick scenario, it's just, And then you're going to have really nice, good risk to reward trade where you stop losses above here. Your entry point is around about this range. You're already getting more than what you're risking, right? And even possibly you are going to go lower. Just a little bit of that educational content like always, guys. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Smash up that like button. Check out the links down below in the description, guys, where you can get insane bonuses. And we also have the Telegram group. We also have Twitter. Got all our socials down below, okay? Thank you very much for joining the live stream, and I will see you in the next video update.